Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for this boys matchup between the Quitman Bulldogs and the Southside Hornets. When what seems to be a pretty good matchup here between these two teams. Last time these two teams met, the Hornets came away victorious at Southside, but only by 3 points. And we're going to get these lineups in order.
Starting it forward, a senior, number 22, Luke Broadway. Starting it forward, a senior, number 3, Grayson Ely.
All right, we've got those starting lineups for you for the visiting Southside V-Branch Hornets, who come into this matchup with a record of 10-17 and a conference record of 2-9. Number 2, Hayes Hulse. Number 3, Cole Pennington. Number 30, Brazen Thornberry. Number 33, Jackson Thorne. And number 5, Case Walls. And for the Bulldogs, number 3, Grayson Ely. Number 11, Ethan Black. Number 22, Luke Broadway. Number 23, Owen Brantley. And number 15, Slade Hartwig gets the start tonight for these Bulldogs. And things will be underway as Hartwig and Hulse are in the circle. Looks like Hulse going to get the tip for the Hornets to start things off. Walls pass back out to Thornberry. Shots up, no good. Ely on the rebound. Ely going to take it to the other end of the floor. Shots up off the glass, no good. Hornets are going to come away with a rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Broadway, the inbounder, going to give it into Brantley. Brantley fires a 3. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound's going to be brought down by Hartwig. Hartwig gets it back out to Black. Bulldogs got a fresh 35. Brantley looking for a man. He's going to give it over to Ely. Ely now to Black. Black inside to Broadway. He's going to get it back out. Brantley swings it to Hartwig. Hartwig puts up a long 2. It's no good. He'll get his own rebound. Hartwig going to kick it back out. That finds Brantley. Brantley for 3. Off the mark, no good. Shots are not falling early. Jackson Thorne comes away with the rebound. And the Hornets will take it to their end. Hayes Hulse on the inside. Off the glass, no good. Broadway on the rebound. He's going to give it ahead to Black. Black now to Brantley. 3 on the way. Shots up, no good. Why, take that back. It rattled in. Friendly roll for Brantley, and he gets a 3 on the board. Here's Walls. He's going to hand it off to Hulse. Hulse now to Pennington. Long 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Ely on the rebound for Quitman. Grayson Ely, a pass up ahead to Broadway. Broadway takes it to the basket. Shots up, no good. Thornberry comes away with the rebound. That one's taken away by Brantley. Bulldogs get it back. Brantley to the basket. He'll get it in off the glass. Here's Walls with the ball for the Hornets. Gonna pass over to Pennington. Hulse sets the screen. Pennington, jumper from the weak side. It's up and it's in. Pennington gets the Hornets on the board. 5-2 with 5:52 to go in the first quarter. Ely with the ball for Quitman. Pass in the corner, finds Blacks. Get pass inside to Broadway. Now back out to Brantley for three. In and out, no good. Broadway on the rebound. He'll kick it back out. Brantley's going to take it inside this time. Kicks it out to Ely. Ely puts it up. No good. Rebound by Broadway. Black gets it. Kicks it out. Hartwick for three. It's good! And it looks like Coach Hulse and the Hornets want a timeout. Bulldogs lead this one 8-2. And we will take a 30-second timeout, and that means we'll get to recognize some sponsors. Circle L Heat and Air is a locally owned business taking pride in supporting all things Quitman for over 10 years. Let's go Bulldogs. Bulldogs with a 6-point lead with 5:22 to go in the first quarter. 8-2 the score. Big rivalry game here for both of these teams, just down the road from each other. Not a very far drive at all. In the same conference, there's going to be a foul against Ethan Black. Black's going to pick up the first foul for the Bulldogs and his first personal. Hulse gets the inbound. He's going to give it to Thorntonberry. Thorntonberry on the jumper, and he will get the friendly roll inside. Bulldogs on their end of the floor. In the corner, that's going to find Ely on the inside. Now here's Hartwick. Hartwick takes it to the basket. Puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound comes away to Hulse. Hulse up ahead. Brantley on the take. It's a charge! Owen Brantley takes the charge. And the foul is called on Hayes Hulse. First team foul and first personal foul. Cody Kuykendall's checked into the ball game for the Hornets. Brantley will get the ball across the timeline for Quitman. Hartwick now to Brantley. Brantley will be called for the travel. Hulse the inbounder. He's going to give it into Walls. Walls will get it across the timeline. Walls now to Hulse. Hulse looks for a man. Gonna kick it to Kuykendall. Kuykendall now to Thorntonberry. Thorntonberry back to Walls. Now Thorntonberry. 15 seconds to shoot. Thorntonberry looks for a man. Gonna find Hulse. Hulse on the take inside. Shots up. It rolls in and out. No good. Hulse gonna get his own rebound. He'll put it back up and in. 8-6 now. Bulldogs down to a 2-point lead. 3:40 to go in the first. Brantley brings it across half court, gives it to Ely. Ely now to Hartwick, down below to Broadway. Kicked it back out. Brantley in the corner. Here's Black. Three on the way. It's good! Ethan Black, big three-point shot for the Bulldogs. And that's the third three for the Bulldogs this ball game. 11-6. Here's score, and the ball pass out of bounds. Goes over Kuykendall's head, and it's going to be the Bulldogs' ball. Bulldogs playing a very tough opponent in these Hornets. Very full of energy and very scrappy bunch. Brantley gets the three. It's good! Owen Brantley from the top of the key. Now here's Walls. 14-6 the score. Hulse with the ball. 2:51 to go in the first quarter. Hulse, pass inside, finds Jackson Thorne. Now to Thorntonberry. Muscles up to the basket. Countered and one for Brazen Thorntonberry. Foul's called on number 22, Luke Broadway. Thorntonberry at the line. Completes the old-fashioned three-pointer. Brantley will come across the timeline. Bulldogs up by 5, 14-9, 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Inside the paint, Broadway puts up a floater, no good. He's going to be fouled on the floor. Foul is going to be called on number 10, Cody Kuykendall. Broadway will be the inbounder. He's going to give it in to Brantley. Brantley going to take it inside, puts it up. It's no good. It'll be out of bounds on Brantley. Hulse, the inbounder, going to give it into Walls in the backcourt. Walls will bring it across the timeline. Bulldogs up by 5, 14-9. Inside that finds Jackson Thorne. Thorne inside the paint doing his work. Kicks it back out to Kuykendall. Now back out to Hulse. Hulse is going to be fouled by Hartwick on the reach-in. And the Hornets will get it back in. Hulse is going to bounce it off the foot of Hartwick. It'll go out of bounds. Walls, the inbounder. Gets it into Hulse. Hulse out to Thorntonberry. Now to Thorne. Thorne looks to go inside. Guarded by Ely. Puts it up off the rim, no good. Hulse skies for the rebound. There's a travel. A travel on Hayes Hulse, and it'll be Bulldog basketball. (14-9) the score, 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Ely with the ball. Now to Hartwick, and it's going to be a foul called against Case Walls. Picks up his first personal. Third team foul for the Hornets. Black inbounds it to Brantley. Now here's Ely with the ball. Hand off to Brantley. Brantley goes inside on the take, off the glass, up and in for Brantley. Brantley's having himself a night. He's got an even 10, and it's not even the end of the first quarter. Walls with the ball. A pass inside finds Thorntonberry down low. Thorntonberry guarded by Broadway. Turn and shoot. No good off the rim. Thorne on the rebound. He'll put it up. He's fouled. And he will go to the line to shoot two. Jackson Thorne at the line for Southside B Branch. Broadway picked up a second foul. And Thorne makes his first. Second free throw from Jackson Thorne on the way. It's up and it's in. Makes it a one-possession ball. Excuse me. Take that back. It's 16-11. 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 5-point ball game. Brantley on the inside take. Counted and one. Owen Brantley. Foul is going to be called on number 30, Brazen Thorntonberry. Brantley goes to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-pointer. His free throws off the back of the rim, no good. Now on the other end, here's Hulse. Long three on the way, off the mark, no good. Thorntonberry on the rebound. 35 seconds on the game clock, 31 on the shot clock. And the ball is going to be taken by Walls. He almost lost it. Walls finds it back again. Thorntonberry, a long two on the way. It's up and it's in. (18-13). Shot clock is off. 15 seconds to go. Brantley's going to bring it across the timeline. Going to give it over to Ely. Ely for three. Off the mark, no good. Green gets the rebound. He'll put it up. He can't get it to go. There's an over the back on Jeremiah Green, the sophomore. And that's the fifth team foul against the Bulldogs. So that sends Thorntonberry to the line. Thorntonberry at the line with 4.6 seconds left in the first quarter. Shots up, and it's in. For only being the first quarter of basketball here in this boys game, it's been quite action-packed. Second free throw on the way is up, and it's good. It's going to make it a one-possession ball game, 18-15. Hartwick, the inbounder, going to find Brantley. Brantley's going to bring it down the floor. Up, and it's no good. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Your score, 18-15. Bulldogs lead by 3. We'll be right back on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Calico Trailers is a proud platinum sponsor of Quitman Athletics. Calico is family owned and operated since 1983. Serving Quitman and beyond, they custom build all trailers to fit all customers' needs. Visit calicotrailers.com for more information. Bulldogs start the quarter with the ball, and it is promptly taken away. Hulse up ahead to the basket. Shots up. It's no good. And there is a foul called. I'm not sure. I think they're going to call a shove in the back on Jackson Thorne. Thought they were going to call the Bulldogs for something there for a minute. Thorne picks up his first personal. Brantley with the ball. Bounce pass inside, finds Ely. Ely down below. Shots up, and it's good off the glass. Kind of a mismatch down below. Ely was being guarded by Kuykendall. But Ely's got his first points at the ball game. Pennington now to Kuykendall. Pass in the corner finds Thorntonberry. Thorntonberry guarded by Green. Gonna pass to Pennington. Now here's Walls. Walls. Gonna be given to Pennington. Pennington guarded by Hartwick. Now over to Thorne. Thorne with 1 second to shoot, and that's a shot clock violation. Great job by the Bulldog defense. They'll force the turnover, and the Bulldogs have the ball back. Brantley playing floor general for Quitman, trying to get it across the timeline, taken away by Walls. Now to Kuykendall, back to Walls again. It's taken away. Hartwick on the floor with the ball, and there's going to be a jump ball called. It's going to stay with the Hornets. Bulldogs have the 5-point lead, 20-15, 6:41 to go until halftime. Walls going to get it in to Pennington. Now to Walls in the corner. Walls going to kick it to Kuykendall. Now Walls from the golden cue, a long three, no good. Thorne gets the rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Ely. Quitman fans not a fan of that call. Thorne at the line, shooting two. His first one's up and in. Second on the way from Jackson Thorne. Up and in. Thorne perfect from the free throw line tonight. 4 for 4. Brantley with the ball, bringing it down the court for the Bulldogs. Going to give it into Ely inside the paint. He'll make his way to the basket. Shots up, and he's fouled. Foul's going to be called on number 33, Jackson Thorne. That's his second personal, and the team's second. 20-17. It's a one-possession ball game. Ely can lengthen that lead out a little bit, and he misses his first. Second free throw from Grayson on the way. It's up and it's in. Beautiful shot from the free throw line by Ely. Makes it a 4-point lead, 21-17. Walls on inside the lane. Going to give it to Thorntonberry. Ely on the rebound off the shot. Ely's going to take it to the basket. Shot is up and it's blocked out of his hands. Wall's going to pick it up. Up ahead to Baylor Hall. Hall up ahead, and he's blocked by Brantley, but there's a foul. Owen Brantley picks up his first. And that is the second team foul against the Bulldogs. Baylor Hall at the line. His first free throw is off the tip of the rim, no good. Second one from Baylor Hall on the way. It's in. (21-18) to score. Brantley will bring it across the timeline for Quitman. Bounce pass inside to Ely. Ely from the free throw line, gonna give it back out to Cooper Cantrell. Cantrell on the take, back to Ely. Ely inside, skies for the floater, no good. Rebound comes away to the Hornets. Pennington with the ball, gonna take it down the floor, blocked by Ely. Last touch by Pennington. Hornets fans don't much like that one. And Brantley will bring it down the floor for the Bulldogs. Inside, off the glass, no good. Rebound brought down by Hall. Walls up ahead. Goes around Cantrell, but the shot's no good. This one's up, and it's no good as well, but there's a foul. Contact drawn down below. I believe they're going to get Cantrell on the foul. Cooper Cantrell charged with the foul. That's his first personal. Thorntonberry at the line, shooting two. His first one's in and out. All checks out of the ball game, and Hayes Holst comes back in. Thorntonberry makes his second. Brantley comes back to bring it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Picks up his dribble, finds Broadway on the near side. Broadway kicks it back out. Cantrell going to fire the three off the mark, no good. Rebound by Baylor Hall. Hall up ahead to Pennington. Pennington now to Thorntonberry. Thorntonberry inside, going to go inside. There's a charge called on Thorntonberry. Great take there by Broadway. Second foul against Brazen Thorntonberry. Jeremiah Green going to check out of the ball game, and in comes Gage Valentine. Valentine is one whose playing time has been increasing within the past few games. Broadway puts up the shot, countered and one. Luke Broadway. Broadway is going to go to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-pointer. That foul is called on number 3, Cole Pennington. He picks up his first. Broadway at the line shooting. It's good. Now here's Walls. Handoff to Hayes Hulse. Hulse kick back out. Finds Pennington. Pennington looks to take it inside. Guarded by Cantrell pretty well. Now back out to Hulse. Hulse gets it to Pennington in the corner. 3 on the way. It's up and it's good. Beautiful shot from Cole Pennington. (24-22), a 2-point ball game. 4:06 to go until halftime. Broadway pressured. Gonna get it out to Brantley. Brantley pulls the 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Ely. Ely's gonna take it inside. Puts it up off the glass. He's fouled. Foul's gonna be called on number 2, Hayes Hulse. Free throw from Ely rattles home. Second free throw from Ely is a miss. As Walls will come down the floor with the ball. Pass inside, shots up, no good. Cooper Cantrell on the rebound. Cantrell's gonna bring it down the floor. And he traveled. Hornets get the ball back. Walls on the far side. Gonna get it to Hulse. Hulse looks to go in. Spin move, jumper, up, no good. Rebound gonna be brought down by the Bulldogs. Broadway on a full court pass to Brantley underneath the basket. It's in. Coach Hulse and the rest of the Hornets want a timeout, and they will be granted it. That means we will take a break and be right back here on the Bulldogs Sports Network. And we're back as the Hornets have the ball. 27-22. Hayes Hulse with the 3. It's good. Smooth shooting from Hayes Hulse. Makes it a 2-point ball game once again. 27-25. Broadway on the inside. Gets it out. It's off the key to Cooper Cantrell. Now to Ely. Inside, that's going to find Gage Ballantyne, the big man. Inside to Brantley. Brantley's going to put it up. He will be fouled. Brantley will go to the line to shoot. Foul's going to be called on number 25, Baylor Hall, his first personal. First one's up and in from Brantley. Second one on the way, up and in. Four-point ball game, 29-25, 2:30 to go until halftime. Hayes Hulse pulls the trigger on the three-point shot, no good. Rebound's going to be brought down by Walls. Here's a 3 from Pennington. Pennington can't get it to go. There's a foul down below on the rebound. Going to be called against the Bulldogs. Believe they're going to get the big man, Gage Ballantyne. No, they get Cantrell. Cooper picks up his second. Foul's going to be called on the floor. Hulse gets the inbound to the basket. Off the glass, no good. No foul call. And the pass ahead going to be taken away. Ely gets it back, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. I'm not too sure about that one. I I'm the Bulldog commentator, but I think that one was off of Ely. There's a foul against Broadway, and that's going to put the Hornets at the line. Broadway picks up his third personal. It's going to send Thorntonberry to the line. Shots up, and it's good. Second one on the way from Brazen Thorntonberry. Could make it a 2-point ball game. And he does. Brantley with the ball. Looks to take it inside himself. Off the glass. He can't be stopped. Owen Brantley puts another one in for the Bulldogs. Hulse with the ball. Hands it off to Walls. 1:40 to go. Taken away by Ely. Ely up ahead to Brantley. Brantley bounce pass to Hartwick. Hartwick puts it up and in. Bulldogs up 33-27. Hulse on the jumper inside. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. He'll get his own rebound. Puts that one up. Can't get that one to go. He's going to be fouled down below on the floor on the rebound. I believe they got Hartwick on the foul. Yes, they do, but Hulse is going to go to shoot from the free throw line anyway. Hartwick picks up his second personal. Hulse from the line. His first one is up and in. Second one from Hulse on the way. In and out, no good. Ballantyne on the rebound. He's fouled by Baylor Hall. Gage Ballantyne going to get to go to the line to shoot. First one on the way. It's up and it's off the tip of the iron. Second one from Ballantyne on the way. Up and in. Ballantyne's seen a lot more playing time the second half of the season here due to his large size. Hasn't had much playing experience, but he is very coachable. Bounce pass inside to Thorntonberry. He's blocked by Ballantyne. Ballantyne gets it out to Hartwick. Hartwick's going to push the envelope down the floor. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Walls. Walls. I'm surprised there was no foul call there. But he's blocked again by Ballantyne. Ballantyne doing great on the defense down below for the Bulldogs. Walls on the inbound for the Hornets. Going to get it into Baylor Hall. Now to Hulse, guarded by Ely. Hulse looks to go inside. Denied. He's going to be kicked out. Gives it to Walls. Now here's Pennington for three. It's good from the key. We can't leave Pennington wide open. He's going to shoot it. 34-31, three-point ball game. Shot clock's been turned off. Bulldogs with the ball. 24 seconds to go until halftime. Brantley gets the ball. Brantley pressured by Walls. Brantley going to take it inside. Shots up. It's good! Owen Brantley waltzed right in there like the door was open for him, and he gets it to go. Hulse, a shot. No good at the buzzer. 36-31 your score going into halftime. And folks, we've got a great ball game. So stick around for the second half of boys basketball action here on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Lindsay's Resort is a proud platinum sponsor of Quitman Athletics since 1965. Lindsay's Resort on the Little Red River has been serving families and groups in Heber Springs. You'll come for the fishing and stay for the fun with rustic log cabins, guided fishing trips, and the Pot of Gold restaurant. We're positive your stay will be unforgettable. Lindsay's Resort on the Little Red River. Since 1997, Nestlehead Insurance has helped thousands of Arkansans like you with their insurance needs. For the best guidance with a personalized touch, call them at 501-589-2467 for health, life, and dental vision coverage options. We are back in what has been a great ball game so far. The Bulldogs lead by 5, 36-31 coming out of the half. Brantley with the ball for Quitman. Going to bounce past it inside to find Hartwick. Hartwick skies for the basket. No good. There's going to be a foul called on the rebound. Hartwick's going to be called for the foul. That's going to be his third personal. Walls with the ball. Going to give it to Hulse. On the far side, Hulse now to Pennington. Pennington for three, no good. Rebound by Thorne. Thorne trapped down beneath. That's a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Hornets. I must say I really do like their away jerseys. Blue with the curse of Southside on the front. Shots up, and there's a foul called. Hulse is going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul is called on Gage Ballantyne. His first, and Hulse will make his first free throw. Second free throw on the way. It's up and it's in. Brantley will bring it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Looks inside to skip past to Hartwick. Hartwick is going to be... There's going to be a jump ball. He's going to be tied up with it. Jump ball down below. It'll stay with Quitman. Ethan Thurman checks into the ball game. He will be substituting in for Hartwick. The inbound going to find Ely. Ely hand off to Brantley. Brantley has had 20 points in the first half. Now he gives it to Cantrell in the far corner. Thurman on the inside in the paint. Is going to be called. There's going to be contact down below. Foul's going to be called on number 30, Brazen Thorntonberry. That's his third foul. Thurman's going to be the inbounder for the Bulldogs. And that's a 5-second call on the Bulldogs. Good job by the defense for the Hornets. Walls brings the ball down the floor for Southside. Kick out to Pennington. Pennington drive inside the paint. Taken away by Ely. Ely to the other end of the floor. It's up and it's good. Grayson Ely, coast to coast for Quitman. 38-33 the score. With 6:30 to go in the third quarter, Hulse with the ball on the far side, guarded by Ely. Hulse going to take it in. Shots up. Off the mark, no good. Thorntonberry with the tip back in. Brazen Thorntonberry playing very well tonight for the Hornets. He leads the team in scoring. Brantley, skies, jumper, up, it's in. Owen Brantley picking up right where he left off at the half. 40-35. Here's Pennington with the ball. Gonna go inside, kicks it back out. Pennington fires a three, up, it's in. You cannot leave him open. Pennington, his fourth three-pointer of the night. Brantley on the drive, bounce pass inside, gonna find Thurman. Thurman puts it up, no good. Rebound brought down by Walls. Walls at the other end of the floor. Walls gonna take it, he is denied. Doesn't get it in. Brantley gets the rebound. Brantley pass ahead to Thurman. Thurman on the inside. Shots up. It is in. Gets the friendly roll. Ethan Thurman, his first points of the night for the Bulldogs. 42-38. Hulse tries to get the skip pass. It's off the foot of Ely. It's going to go out of bounds. Hornets will maintain possession. There's going to be some substitutions coming in. Looks like Ballantyne's going to check out. And so will Cantrell. Black and Broadway come in. Walls will be the inbounder. Going to get it to Hulse. Now here's Thorntonberry. Thought about shooting. Going to take it inside instead. On the floor. Picked up by Thorne. Into Thorntonberry. Thorntonberry lays it in off the glass. Thorntonberry doing great inside the paint for the Hornets. Bulldogs can't seem to find an answer for him. 42-40. It's a one-possession ball game. Broadway pulls the jumper up. No good. Ely skies, gets the rebounds. He'll put it back up and countered and one. Grayson Ely. Foul's going to be called on number 2, Hayes Hulst. He picks up his third personal. That's the second team foul on the Hornets. Ely will try to make this a 5-point ball game once again. The Bulldogs have maintained their lead out in front of the Hornets all game by about 5 points. Substitution comes in. Cantrell will have a seat, and Jeremiah Green comes out as Ely makes the free throw. It's a 5-point ball game, 45-40, 4:25 to go in the quarter. In the corner, here's Thorntonberry for three, wide open, it's good. Can't be leaving those guys wide open for three. Thurman on the inside, shots up. Jeremiah Green on the rebound, can't get it to go. He'll get his own rebound, put it back up. Green puts it in. The Hornets now with the ball, down 47-43, 3:55 to go in the quarter. Pennington in the corner over there. Gonna give it in to Thorne. Thorne working Green. Thorne gonna put it up, no good. Rebound brought down by Ethan Black. Black's gonna run the floor. Black inside the lane, gives it to Green. There's a jump ball. It's gonna go the way of the Hornets. Walls will bring it across half court. Gonna get it in the corner. That's gonna find Thorntonberry. Thorntonberry gonna get it back to Walls at the top of the key. Walls gonna run it to the other wing. Looks for an open man. Gonna find Pennington in the corner. Pennington gets it into Thorne. Dumps it down low. Kicks it back out. That's gonna find Walls. Walls inside to Thorne. Muscles his way down to the basket. Shots up, and there's a foul called. Foul's gonna be called to number 22, Luke Broadway. He picks up his fourth personal. Jackson Thorne at the line shooting. First one up, and it's in. All of Thorne's points tonight have come by way of the charity stripe. He's got 5. We'll see if he can make it 6 right here. It's in. 6 for 6 from the free throw line tonight is Jackson Thorne. 47-45 brings it back to a 2-point ball game. Bulldogs up by 2. 3:07 to go in the third quarter. Ely with the ball in the far corner over there is going to give it in to Brantley. Brantley at the point position. Going to give it back inside to Thurman. Thurman has it knocked out of his hands. That's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Ethan Thurman will be the inbounder for Quitman. Thurman gets it in, finds Black at the point. Gonna give it to Ely. Ely looks to take it inside. He's tripped up, and no call. It's gonna go out of bounds. Hornets will have the ball back. 2:48 with the chance to tie it here in the third quarter. Walls with the ball, gonna bring it across the timeline. He'll try to take it inside himself, rolls it up, no good. Green comes away with the rebound, gives it up to Ely. Ely to the basket, to Thurman. Nice, good job on the pass from Ely to Thurman. And the Bulldogs back up by 4, 49-45. Thorne pushing Green. There's a foul on Jeremiah Green, the big man. That's his second personal. That's going to put Jackson Thorne at the line. Here's a shot from Thorne on the way up and in. Thorne automatic from the free throw line so far. Second shot on the way. It's up and no good. First miss for Jackson Thorne. Pass ahead to Ely. Ely to the basket. Up and in. Grayson Ely picking up the slack, as Brantley has been held to only 2 points this quarter. Ely has put up 8 of his own. Inside, Thorne kicks it back out. Thorntonberry for a jumper. It's good. Grayson Thorntonberry puts 2 more in. 2 more to his name. 51-48, excuse me. Thurman works the side of the lane, puts it up. There's a foul. It's going to be called against number 10, Cody Kuykendall. His second personal. Third team foul against the Hornets. Thurman at the line shooting 2 for Quitman. It's up and it's good. Second one on the way, it's good as well. Thurman set out the first half of action due to a technical foul in last night's game against White County. Three-pointer on the way from Pennington, no good. Thorne will get the rebound. He'll take it to the basket, guarded by Green. Shots up, countered and one for Jackson Thorne. Foul's going to be called on Jeremiah Green. And Green's going to be taken out. Ballantyne will come back in. Ballantyne not nearly as beefy, but he's got some long wingspan. Thorne at the line, trying to complete the old-fashioned three-pointer. It's off the mark, no good. Ballantyne gets the rebound. To the other end of the floor, the Bulldogs. Black with the ball. Going to try to get it inside to Thurman. Thurman, spin move, shots up, no good. Rebound brought down by Thorntonberry. Thorntonberry now to Walls. Walls going to try to take it inside. He's going to take it back out. Three-pointer from Walls on the way, no good. Rebound brought down by Jackson Thorne. Fresh 35 for the Hornets. Thorne kicks it out. Kuykendall, jumper, up, no good. Rebound by Thorntonberry. It's up and in. And it's a one-point ball game. 53-52. Shot clock at 29. Game clock at 30. Brantley kicks it back out. Going to find Ballantyne. Now here's Black. Black looks for a man. Going to find Brantley. Brantley takes inside. Kicks it out to Black. Black now out to Ely for three. It's good! Big three-point basket for Grayson Ely. Now, here's Walls. Jumper, no good. Nothing but air. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Bulldogs lead by 4, 56-52. We'll be right back on the Bulldogs Sports Network. And we're back here on the Bulldogs Sports Network as Brantley gets the ball in the back court off the inbound from Black. He's going to try to take it across half court, and it's taken away by Walls. Loose on the floor. Brantley gets it back. Now it's in the hands of Ely. It's tied up, and there's a jump ball. It's going to go the way of the Hornets. Cole Pennington on the inbound, going to get it into Walls. Walls now to Pennington at the top of the key, and he is almost picked. He's going to get it to Hulse. Hulse tries a three. It's up, no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hornets. The inbound from Walls finds Hulse. Now Pennington fires the three off the mark, no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds by Cooper Cantrell. And it'll stay with the Hornets once again. So another 35, and the Bulldogs keep giving them chances. It's only a 4-point ball game. The inbound from Walls into Hulse. Hulse gets it to Thorntonberry. Now back out to Walls. Thorntonberry to Hulse. Hulse going to take it inside. Hulse looking for help. Gets it back out to Thorntonberry. Thorntonberry on the drive. Back out. Spin move. Shots up. No good. Rebound by Cantrell. Cantrell up ahead to Ely. Ely going to take it in. Puts it up. He's fouled. Foul's going to be called on number 5, Case Walls. That's his second. Ely will go to the line to shoot 2 for Quitman. 7:01 on the game clock left in the ball game as the first free throw from Grayson is up and in. Ely's second on the way, no good. Rebound is brought down by Thorntonberry, and he's fouled by Valentine. Hornets with the ball, 6:55 to go in the ball game. 57-52, Bulldogs out to a 5-point lead. Inside, that's Thorntonberry, guarded by Cantrell. Thorntonberry puts it up, it's good. Thorntonberry has been doing it all for the Hornets tonight. Owen Brantley on the drive inside, shots up. He is called with the travel. And I'm not sure what the referees are discussing down there. I think they're discussing whether the foul call or the travel call was called first. And they're going to say it stays with the Hornets. Pennington inbounds it to Walls. 3-point ball game. Walls on the inside, pass to Thorntonberry. Thorntonberry looks for the help, going to give it back out to Walls. Walls back to Hulse. Hulse guarded by Brantley. Now here's Thorne. Thorne going to take it inside. Thorne tied up below by Ely. It's a jump ball. That's going to go back to Quitman. Brantley gets the basketball in the backcourt. 57-54, 6 minutes to go. Here's Cantrell. Cantrell almost lost it. He's going to give it back to Ely. Ely a bounce pass to Ballantyne. Ballantyne trying to contain it. Gets it out to Brantley, and he did. He was called with the travel. Walls looks to bring the ball up the floor for the Hornets. Down 3, 57-54, 5:40 to go. Pennington on the inside pass to Thorntonberry. He's guarded by Cantrell. Back out to Walls. Walls jumper from the free throw line. Shots up, it's in. Case Walls, his first free throw on the night. First field goal on the night. Ely with the ball in his hands. Looks to get it inside to to Ballantyne. And there's a foul called against Jackson Thorne on the inside. It'll be an inbounds play. Thurman, the inbounder for the Bulldogs. Inside to Black. Black from beyond the arc. Going to get it into Ballantyne. Ballantyne muscles up to the basket. Can't get it to go. Walls with the ball. Going to try to push the floor. He slips. No travel call there. Thorne with the ball. Back out to Thorntonberry. Now to Hulse. Guarded by Ely. Hulse looks to go inside. Kicks it back out. Finds Walls. Thorntonberry. Jumper up. No good. Hulse underneath the basket. Can't get it to go. Thorne on the rebound. He's tied up below. It's a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Hornets. Ely's done a phenomenal job tonight down below getting the tie-ups. Looks like they're going to wipe up some sweat off the floor. That's what the players kept tripping on about center court. I imagine there's a lot more sweat than just that out there based on several of these guys. Just seeing it reflect off of them with the light. 57-56, 4:47 to go. Walls, the inbounder, going to get it into Hulse. Hulse from beyond the arc. Thought about shooting, going to give it over to Walls. Walls looks inside, finds Jackson Thorne. Thorne going to try to muscle up to the basket. He's fouled. He's going to be fouled by Ballantyne. Ballantyne picks up his third first personal foul. Walls gets the inbound to Hulse. Hulse from the top of the key. Now out to Walls. Walls. Timeout called by Southside B Branch. And the player went down to the floor. They thought there was a foul call, and there's going to be an ejection. While all this drama is unfolding on the floor, we are going to take some time and recognize some of our sponsors. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Goose Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. If you are in need of insurance, see Jamie Ivy and her staff, who are now offering health insurance enrollment. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy also provides private consultations, immunizations, along with testing and treating for strep, flu, and COVID. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy now offers delivery and curbside pickup. Their staff is committed to fast and friendly service. Stop by today and see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Goose Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy. Go Bulldogs! 57-56. Hornets are going to have the ball. Walls on the near sideline. Going to inbound it. 23 seconds on the shot clock after the timeout. He'll get it into Hulse. Hulse going to give it back over to Walls. Walls pressured there, looking for Hulse. Hulse is right there by him. Going to take the ball inside. Hulse on the jumper. Shots up. No good. Ely on the rebound. Ely's going to get the ball. Take it to the Bulldogs into the floor. 4 minutes to go. Ely looks for a pass inside. Finds Ballantyne in the paint. Ballantyne puts it up. It's no good. Thurman on the rebound. Thurman gets it up. Counted and one. Ethan Thurman. Thurman will go to the line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-pointer. Foul's going to be called on number 30, Thorntonberry. And the free throw from Thurman is no good. Thorntonberry picked up his fourth foul, so he's treading on thin ice. Here's Walls with the ball, going to give it over to Hulse. It's taken away by Ely. Ely to the basket. Ely puts it up. It's good. And the Bulldogs back out to a bigger lead, 61-56, a 5-point lead, 3:20 to go in the ball game. Cole Pennington with the ball at the top of the key, going to give it over to Walls. Walls guarded by Brantley. Walls inside, puts it up and in for the Hornets. Now the other end of the floor, Ely takes it, can't get it to go. Here come the Hornets, looking to capitalize. Back to a 3-point ball game, 61-58, 2:55 to play. Walls with the ball, going to give it over to Hulse. Hulse going to bring it back to the top. Now here's Walls. Walls looks to go inside the lane, gives it to Thorne. Thorne puts it up off the glass, and it's good. Jackson Thorne, the big man, makes it a 1-point ball game once again. 61-60, 2:32 to go. Ely going to give it over to Black. Now here's Thurman. Thurman to Brantley. Brantley, jumper from the free throw line, no good. Thurman tries to save it. It's going to be picked up by Hulse. Hulse to the other end. Underneath to Walls. Walls puts it in, and Southside B Branch has their first lead of the ball game. 62-61. To the other end. Here's Thurman. Up. It's in. Count it in. One for Ethan Thurman. What a wild ball game. Bulldogs back on top by 1, and Thurman can stretch it out to 2. I think the foul was called on number 30. That's Thorntonberry. Thorntonberry's going to have to sit down and say goodnight. Baylor Hall will check in to take his place. Ethan Thurman at the line. His shot's up, and it's good. 2-point lead for Quitman. 64-62. Walls with the ball for the Hornets. A little slippery there. Up, he gives it to Hulse. And there's a foul call on Brantley. Owen Brantley picks up his second foul. That's the third team foul against the Bulldogs. Walls will be the inbounder, going to try to get it in. He'll get it into Hulse. Hulse, back to Walls. Walls looks to go inside, back to Hulse. Hulse, threatening, going to give it to Thorne. Thorne, guarded by Valentine, countered and one. Valentine was leaned over him a little too far, and the game's tied at 64. Jackson Thorne at the line could give the Hornets the lead back. He's shooting pretty good from the free throw line tonight, only missed twice out of 8 attempts. Here it is, and he makes it. Hornets up by 1, 64-65, 1:25 to go. Thurman with the ball, kicks it across to Black. 3 on the way. It's good! 3-point basket for Ethan Black. And there's a timeout called. Bulldogs have the 2-point lead back, 67-65. We'll be right back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. We are back with 1:17 to go. Bulldogs with a 2-point lead, 67-65. The Hornets with the ball. Walls on the far side, guarded by Brantley. He's going to hand it off to Hulse. Thorne comes up, sets the screen. Hulse now back to Thorne from beyond the arc. Guarded by 2 in the corner. Three-pointer from Walls on the way. It's good. Big three-point basket from Case Walls. That puts the Hornets up by 1. Here comes Thurman down the floor. Blocked by Thorne. There's going to be a timeout called by Southside Branch. Big shot there from Case Walls, and that's just what the doctor ordered for Southside Branch. Mark Mansfield State Farm Agency is dedicated to helping the community of Quitman and surrounding areas with all things insurance, offering home, auto, and life insurance tailored to meet your individual insurance needs. Call Mark at 501-365-3562. Go Bulldogs. RK Barger Photography is a platinum sponsor and supports all things Quitman athletics. Miss Barger is eager to capture all the moments that matter most to the Quitman Bulldog family. Go Dogs. Bobby Kennedy Construction is a 4th-generation supporter of the Quitman Bulldogs. Family owned and operated since 1985. Go Dogs. .5 seconds to go in the ball game. The Hornets have the ball, going to get it into Jackson Thorne. They have the 1-point lead as well. Pennington is pressured, and they're going to say that Bulldogs stepped out of bounds. Bulldogs stepped out of bounds on the far sidelines. 40.7 seconds to go. Wall's going to be the inbounder. Referee bailed him out there. Pennington gets the inbound. Hand off to Walls. And there's going to be a foul called on Ely. To me, like Walls might have been pushing off, but they're going to get Ely on the foul anyway. So Walls will go to the line with 30.7 seconds left on the clock. First shot's up and no good. Ely picked up his second personal foul. Here's Wall's second free throw. Off the mark, no good. Brantley tries to get it. It's knocked out of his hands by Walls. It's going to go to the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs have a chance. Shot clock is off. They're going to want to try the last shot here. 68-67. Brantley to the basket. It's up, and it's in. Owen Brantley gets the basket to fall. 21.1 seconds to go. Bulldogs with the lead. 69-68. Coach Sensabaugh calls a timeout. We'll be right back. We are back here. 21.1 seconds to go in the ball game. Southside B Branch going to have the last shot. Hayes Hulse with the ball, bringing it down the floor for the Hornets. Inside to Thorne. Up. Foul called. Foul's going to be called on number 32, Gage Valentine below. That's his 4th foul. Jackson Thorne, a very physical ball player down below. He can make one inside or he can make them both and have a 1-point lead. 11.6 seconds on the game clock. Thorne's first is in. 5 with Southside B Branch. Jackson Thorne's the guy I would want shooting at the free throw line. He ties the ball game at 69, and Coach Sensabaugh and the Bulldogs call a timeout. That means we'll take it with him. We'll be right back. We are back as Jackson Thorne's at the charity stripe. Going to try to give the Hornets the 1-point advantage here with 11.6 seconds on the clock. Thorne's free throw on the way. It's up and it's in. He made them both. Bulldogs down by 1, 69-70. Brantley with the ball. Going to take it inside. Shots up. It's good! Owen Brantley made the basket! 71-70. Bulldogs take the lead. 4.5 seconds to go. There's a timeout called. They let him walk right in there and take the shot. Brantley adds 2 more to his totals tonight. That gives him 26 points. And there's timeout called. We're not going to go anywhere. We're going to keep it right here. Great performance by both of these teams tonight. They've made quite the interesting ball game. We knew it was going to be a good one coming in. Always a rivalry game between these two schools. Both with new coaches. Sensabaugh and Coach Hulls. (71-70), 4.5 seconds left on the clock. The Hornets are going to try to do something here. There's a timeout called. This time by the Hornets. I guess that means we'll take it with them, so my voice can have a little break. We'll be right back. And we're back, 71-70 the score, 4.5 seconds to go. Southside B Branch, without a timeout, they have the ball. Gonna try to inbound it. Walls looking for a man. He's gonna get it in to Jackson Thorne. Thorne to Hulse, 2 seconds. Shot from half court, no good! Bulldogs win! Bulldogs win! They come away with a win, 71-70. Quitman with the win! What a ball game between the two schools. Great showing by both teams tonight. Give the Hornets some credit. They fought hard, and the Bulldogs played a great game as well. It's been a great ball game. It's been a pleasure calling. We'll take a moment of silence for the prayer. Big win here tonight for the Bulldogs. Especially after their loss to White County Central last night, this puts them back in front of White County Central in the standings in the 2A2 division. Well, it's been a great ball game. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'm going to go ahead and say good night. And